Morning everyone. I thought today we'd do a fun reading about when will I meet someone dishy. So you've got 3 piles here. If you want to pick a pile, whichever one grabs your attention, pile number 1, pile number 2 or pile number 3. Okay, let's get started. So pile number 1 first. When will I meet someone dishy? It's difficult to tell timing, and to be honest, whenever I've tried to do timing or even listen to somebody else trying to do timing, I don't think it's worked. So there will be more information that should probably give you an idea of when rather than exact timing. I don't really think there's any point in doing the exact time, so let's get going anyhow. So how will you meet the person that you're thinking? Okay, my guess is that you'll meet this person. It could be something that happens in the evening, but it would be something connected with the family, like a family event or somebody who you already know that's connected to the family. Or it could even be somebody from your childhood who comes back into your life and who has changed and is all of a sudden extremely dishy when you don't remember them being dishy whatsoever. So that's my general feeling. It's either an event like a wedding or a family get together, and you're going to meet this person and you're going to recognise them from when you were young or get chatting, or somebody will introduce you that you're to them. If you remember, somebody that you know already will introduce you. Or it could be somebody connected from your family. So who will they be? Let's have a look. I'm going to choose one from here to find out a little bit more information about them. So who will they be? Okay. Okay, this person will be a mixture of being quite intellectual. So somebody who likes to look at things, likes to watch people, likes to talk, likes to read, but also being a really large personality. So somebody who shines when they come into the room, somebody who's larger than life, and somebody who's fun and fun to be with. Somebody who's quite passionate. Somebody who likes to have excitement in their life, but can be a balance of both. So could be a writer, could be somebody who's studying, could be somebody who's quite philosophical, but it's also somebody who likes to have fun. You'll see them probably doing sports in the winter or on the beach in the summer, but somebody who does not like to sit at home too much, likes to get out and have fun. A big personality. Well, a balance of both, actually, to be honest. How will you recognise them when you see them? How will you recognise them when you see them? So this person, if you meet them at some sort of family get-together, you might know them already, and they might be somebody who, they're going to be a balance of being somebody who reads a lot, into books, likes to talk about intellectual things and have discussions, but they're also great fun to be with, and a big personality, quite feisty and fiery. Sagittarius, this isn't Sagittarius, but that's the mixture I'm getting there. So somebody who's quite philosophical, likes to look at what's happening, likes to look at happening behind the scenes and try and sort things out. Quite interested in religion, spirituality, but also big person, big fun. How will you recognise each other? So, okay. My guess here is that you'll recognise this person. They might have, so this might not be happening quite so soon, they might have come back from a period of travelling and they will be resting and probably getting their finances together before they move on. Or getting their finances together until they go back to work. Excuse me, taking my chewing gum out there, it's disgusting. That's how you'll recognise them. I am getting there's no Sagittarian cards here, I've just made that word up, but there is a Sagittarius feel to this pack because of the fun and joy of life feeling this person will give you, combined with this sort of intellectual, studious feel. And with the travel as well, the fact they've been travelling will come back, and there'll be at a point in their life, you know, when you come back from travelling and you're like, you've got to get it all together and get back to work, it's really pressing. That's the point that you will meet them. They've come back from some travelling, they've run out of money, they're going to have to get themselves back into work. That's probably how you'll recognise this person. So let's have a look at what part they will play in your life. Okay, when you meet this person, it will be a complete shake-up in your life. Even if you're with somebody already, that could be the reason why it would be such a big shake-up. So when you meet this person, you won't be expecting it, you might not even be looking for it, and there's going to be an explosive period where you don't know how to handle your feelings. Neither of you were expecting to meet each other, and there will be a period after this of just basically this person might have to go off somewhere else, and there will be a period of waiting and watching till you get back together again. It could eventually move into a situation where you're living together, but I have a feeling that what will happen is that you will meet, you're probably a little bit overblown, what are the words? You won't be able to understand the strength of your feelings, neither will they. So there will be a period of where you separate and you've just met because you pulled apart again, where you are looking and waiting and probably just keeping in contact, probably online, but then you will realise this person has totally blown you out of the water, and vice versa. And there may be plans then to try and move in together, or try and get something a little bit more stable where you spend more time together. Plans to get yourselves together under one roof, or even if it's just for a short period of time, even like a get together. That's what you'll almost be, as if you can't quite get your feelings together because they're a little bit more intense than you expect, and the other person will be the same, and then that will follow a period of trying to get hold of each other again and trying to perhaps organise something where you can get together again. So quickly into your life, quickly out of your life, and not out of your heart, out of your feelings, but it will just be the way the situation's going anyway. And you're going to feel a pull because you're going to feel connected to this person, because they are such a great mixture of being mentally stimulating, but also being larger than life and making you feel that it's going to bring the best out of you, best out of yourself. So your advice would be for this, your advice would you're probably quite a cool person, as in the fact that you may even be slightly reserved anyway. I would guess keep that, because they're going to find that attractive. If they enjoy reading, they enjoy studying, they enjoy more intellectual pursuits, they're probably going to recognise that in you, and you might discuss things like books that you can share, or thoughts, or debate something. But I would say to you to also bring out the warmth inside yourself when you meet this person. Make sure that you make them feel good as well, because you're going to feel that they are everything to you, that they will make you feel good. So make sure you reciprocate these feelings. There'll be a feeling of, I can't believe he likes me or she likes me. But you've got to not hide behind that, and just make sure that you express yourself with that person too. Okay, pile number 1. There you go. Hope it helps. Good luck. Okay, pile number 2. When will I meet someone dishy? So this isn't so much about the timing as basically you recognising that you're going to meet someone dishy. Let me put the cards down there. Recognising when you meet them. So let's get going straight away. Okay. So how will you meet this person? Ugh, skitty cards. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. I never take them out. They always come back in because I don't want to lose them. So I put them in and they come out. Okay. I have a general feeling that you will meet this person through some sort of creative project. This person will come up to you, not in a feisty, fiery, who loves your baby sort of way, but in a very gentle way. They will probably be, you will probably be discussing something that's, it's almost like it could be discussing something that's like meditation, or discussing something that's creative. Perhaps you're both artists, or you're some sort of creative project, and this person will see this as an opening to start a conversation with you. It could even be something like psychology, or something quite introverted and quite gentle that you both share, some interest that you both have. It could be like a psychology group, just something where you're looking inside yourselves and expressing it, creatively expressing something intellectual or mentally stimulating. So it could even be like a creative writing course, and you could be in university, but the subject that you'll be looking at, or the subject, will be quite introverted, if you know what I mean. You're looking inside yourself a little bit. Or if that's not the case, this person in any situation could come up to you, and you'll give an inkling who they are by the fact their gentle approach, and they are discussing emotions with you, and you are talking about your emotions together. Let's do a few more just to see if we can get a little bit more info on that. So who will this person be? Okay. Now this person will have a very soft approach, but let me just get the rest of these cards down. Okay, that approach will be hiding something, so some way that they actually are. Now my first feeling when I pull these over, that this person could possibly be married. These two cards together make me think of somebody that is already married, and this person or might have a very, very gentle creative side to him or her, but when in everyday life they are very, very possibly married, and this is like a slightly defensive card here. So they might not let you know straight away that they're married. Or if you've met them already, you might be aware that they're married. So that's how you're going to recognise this person that's going to come into your life, that they're going to be able to discuss emotions quite easily. You might be some creative endeavour that makes you click together, but this person is actually somebody, a very strong personality, who is very good at organising things. Aries, Capricorn, and very possibly married or in a relationship. So how will you recognise this person? Apart from the information we've given you so far, how will you recognise them? Okay. The way that you will recognise this person is because they are such a mixture of being quite calm and gentle, and they probably speak very softly, but deep down inside themselves they're quite tough, quite strong personality. You will recognise this person. What will you? You will recognise this person by the situation where they approach you and you're thinking, oh, a lovely sweet guy or a lovely sweet girl, and you're getting on very well, and it's very balanced, and you're exchanging perhaps your thoughts and your dreams, and it's quite one of these like dreamy sort of feelings where you're attracted to them. And then immediately after that there will be some sort of conflict where you are feeling like either you are outdone by this person. If something's happened, it could be that you find out that they might be married already, and where you basically, it's a bit sort of pulled apart, where you feel a bit at loggerheads with each other, as if something's unfair. And then there will be a period of resting after this where you've withdrawn from each other. So the initial attraction, your initial thoughts will then change from somebody who seems really laid back, really sort of watery, really easygoing, to finding out that they possibly could be married, and then there's going to be some sort of argument. There's going to be an attraction to this person, but there's also going to be the need to pull away and to get yourself together afterwards. So what part will they actually play in your life? Okay, the part that they will make, that they will play in your life is that it will almost be a build up to some change in your life. It's always be a build up to something that stops and ends in your life. And what's going to happen is this person's going to make you feel really, really attractive. You're going to feel that they are your ideal. I'm not saying that they're not your ideal, but they're going to make you feel that you've really, I'm going to say, what's the cat that's got the bone? The dog that's got the bone. They're just going to make you feel as if you've really didn't expect to meet somebody who you're that attracted to, and they're going to give you that sort of interest in looking after yourself again, you know, sort of just that general feeling of being attracted to someone. And you're going to be surprised that you're going to be looking out for this person. If you're one of those people that are quite cool in relationships and you just basically meet somebody and get on with it, you're going to be surprised at the way that you actually want to find out more about this person. You can't stop thinking about them. And it could get to the stage where you can't stop thinking about them. It actually becomes almost slightly anxiety ridden. Yeah, I can't think of the word, but it might feel quite intense, the fact that you are awake at night thinking about them. And you're almost addicted to the fact that they make you feel so good. Perhaps they are really attractive and lots of people like them because they've got quite a strong personality. And if they're quite easygoing, with the fact that that's combined with this Emperor card here, they might have a strong personality that's very sort of lovable. People like them, but they're also in a position where they put themselves in life where they're quite, they're seen by the public. So a lot of people might know about them. So this might be a married person that's quite established. And they're going to make you feel really good about yourself. And you're going to go to that stage where you actually, there's no obsessive cards here, but as if you're looking out to see when they're coming. You know, you want to make sure you're in the position where they are so that you can see them. And it might feel a little bit anxiety ridden at times. So advice for you in this situation would be, okay, my advice for you, whatever's happening in this situation, if you are going to meet somebody and if they are already in a relationship, you need to slightly keep bits of yourself back. You've got to make sure that you're still living your life. So if you're somebody who gets out with friends, who likes to celebrate, who has that sort of joy in living, you've got to keep that going. You've got to make sure that you're still getting out if you can, and make sure you live your life. Don't, because that probably is what's attracted them in the first place, is the fact that you probably are quite mature, but one of those people who know how to live their life the fullest, and that is quite attractive in anybody. But you've got to keep a little bit of yourself back and make sure that, you know, if I don't know how long you'll be together, I'm not doing a spread on that, but how long this person's going to make you feel good. You're going to feel that you've got everything in this person, and make sure that you use that feeling to work, make it work for you. So keep a tiny bit back for yourself. You know, enjoy the fact that they make you feel attractive, but make sure that you still keep your old life and keep that sense of fun about you, that sort of get up and go that you probably do extremely well. And keep yourself busy with your friends, with your own life. Because especially if they're in a relationship already, that you could lose yourself on somebody that you can't actually be with. So keep progressing with yourself. You know, this person's going to be a mixture of masculine and feminine, which you'll probably, I don't know which one you might find more attractive. You might find the balance attractive. They're going to make you feel good, and keep a little bit back for yourself, and make sure you are continuing moving yourself forward. I mean, you've probably got quite a mature, big personality yourself. As in, you probably know what makes you feel good. You know how to make other people feel good. And you're probably quite a group person. You probably like good get-together. So that's what you need to keep going. So don't get too involved, because you don't want to get to the point where you are actually, anxious about this situation. There's not much, if they're with somebody, there's not much that you can do about it. You just, perhaps just enjoy the contact and use it to make the best of yourself. Okay. Thank you for watching pile number 2. Okay. Pile number 3. When will I meet someone dishy? This isn't so much about the timing of when you meet somebody dishy, it's recognising when you meet that someone dishy. Well, timing isn't really accurate, so I've tried to give you a situation when you'll recognise that you meet them, that you have met them, sorry. So how will you meet Mr. or Mrs. Dishy? Okay, oh my gosh, okay. Where you will meet somebody, if you are with somebody already, you will meet this somebody either when you are moving or in transition from one situation to another, or you're in transition from one emotional situation to another. You might have been cheated on, you might have cheated on somebody else, and you possibly have this fiery person, maybe an older man or an older woman, or just somebody like sort of fiery personality, maybe red hair, blonde hair, or something about them that is very mature and attractive. And well, that could be the person that you're leaving, because it's in between these two cards. So you've got this moving away emotionally from a situation, and you've also got here the card which is basically where you are, so you or somebody is stealing off with something unfairly. So if you're moving away from a situation, either you are with this person already, or this is the person you're meeting, we'll find out more later, and you have either yourself used a different tactic to get out of a situation, which is not the usual tactic. That's when you'll know that that's when you know when you're about to meet this person. Let's find out a little bit more to clarify this, because I don't know whether that is the person you're with at the moment, or somebody coming in new. So yeah, okay. Who will they be? They will be, I keep saying this, and it's not because it's not in the cards, it's just something that I feel. I wonder whether this person might be Sagittarius. This isn't a Sagittarius card, this isn't necessarily a Sagittarius card, but I think the High Priestess, somebody who is quite spiritual, who looks inwardly, combined with the fieriness of this card, is making me think Sagittarius. And also the World card here is a travelling card. Who this person will be somebody who is, yeah, okay. So that was, how would you meet them? This is them. This is them. They are moving from a situation where they are either physically moving, as in like moving from one place to the other, or they are just moving either emotionally, or they are moving from one job to the other. And this person possibly could be somebody who has also, same as pile 2, just wrapping something up or just been travelling. And this is a huge shift in their life. And there's somebody that probably likes to travel and likes to look at spirituality. They will be flirty, and they could also be somebody who's offering you some sort of like new job, or going to business together or help with some sort of studying. So who will they be? They will be introverted, shy, flirty. I'm thinking travelling here, somebody who's travelled or finished a situation, and they will also be somebody who could possibly offer you some sort of work prospects or some sort of financial involvement. Let's see. How will you recognise them? How will you recognise them? Okay. Either you'll recognise this person by either you won't be the least bit attracted to them when you first see them. This person, or vice versa, I can't tell yet. And this person will be flirting with you. Yeah, I think it's you. I don't think you will be attracted to them when you first see them. It won't be like love at first sight, but what will happen is this person will have something about them that is a little bit below the surface, and they'll be quite flirty in a sort of shy, gentle way. And it's not until a little bit later you're going to feel that this person is very important to you, and there's some connection there that's going to bowl you over. There's going to be like a recognition of this person in... How many times have I said this person? There's going to be a recognition of some sort of bond with this man or woman. And either they are going to offer for you to go and see them, to travel to see them, give you and help you with the finances, or there's going to be some sort of offer from them to work together. This working together could involve some sort of journey or travelling. How will you recognise them? You could also recognise them by the fact that you could be travelling for business anyway. And I don't mean travelling as in getting on a plane or going. It could be basically just moving in a car. You could literally share a car journey together. You're going to meet them and not really think much of it. You're going to think, oh yeah, she's okay, she's okay, and it's not until they are probably somebody who's quite subtle in the way that they approach you, because they probably are quite shy, and then it will creep up on you, and you'll think, I'm really attracted to that person. You will feel as if there's some connection, like you've known them before. And that's what will be so attractive by them. It's almost like their sneaky, subtle approach. They're coming out of a situation where they possibly have done something a little bit unexpected. They could be moving, they could be travelling, and you're going to recognise this person, and they're going to not attracted to you straight away, but there's going to be a feeling that you know this person, and they're going to start flirting with you, and there's going to be some connection where you're going to be financially connected. Or that could be, they could offer to come and see you, to travel to see you afterwards. Let's have a look. What part will they play in your life? Okay. This person is going to have a huge impact on your life. They are going to be somebody who brings out your inner, I'm going to say goddess, but I don't know whether you're male or female. They're going to bring out your confidence and your ability to work on a larger scale and not to feel shy about it, not to feel as if you can't cope with it. They're going to possibly, they're going to inspire you and make you feel that you can do more than you actually feel you can do at the moment. That's not going to be easy. It might be something you struggle with. If you struggle with confidence issues, it's going to be difficult, but that person is coming into your life to make you feel that way and to bring the best out in yourself, of yourself even. This person to me is probably very in touch with themselves. The intuition is very strong. They might meditate. There is something about this person that is a little bit bigger than everyday life. And they're going to give you the confidence in yourself to bring the bits out of yourself that you know need to be. Probably both. You might actually meet through work. There might be somebody you will meet through work. You probably don't actually, you're not probably attracted to them at the moment, but you might feel already a connection there, as if you've known them before, and that connection is what will grow. Oh, that's good English. And that connection is what will grow. That's what will make your feelings will develop. You might have to control those feelings if you're in a work situation, but this person can have a huge impact on your life for bringing the best out of yourself, because they're quite spiritual, they're quite in touch themselves. They're almost they might be shy, but they know where they're going. Internally, they know where they're going. And they're learning and developing themselves, and that's going to make you feel as if you've got the confidence to make bigger strides in your own life. But you're not going to find that easy. It's almost like, you know, when people talk about twin flames and soulmates, I don't know what I think about that, but they always say that twin flames are people that make you feel they're slightly uncomfortable feelings if they're pushing you. If you're interested in astrology, it might be worth looking at your nodes. If you make this person, see if your nodes are connected in any way. Because this person is going to push you and make you feel slightly uncomfortable but they're trying to help you get where you need to go. Advice would be, I would say that if this person is offering to you something like a financial situation where you can both collaborate together, or their offer is like an emotional situation where you might feel as if you're a little bit tied to it, then I would think it's a positive thing to do. I don't think it will go wrong, don't take my word on that, but so you feel the situation out for yourself. So if they're offering some sort of course, like a study course, or some sort of emotional offer, and you're thinking, actually, no, it's too long, I'm going to be tired there for a week, or I've got to travel here and do it, I don't want to do it, I would do it. I think it would be very beneficial for you. This person is going to be beneficial towards you, for you. But there's something, the advice here is there's going to be something that comes into your life you're going to feel like you're tied to, and you're not really sure whether you want to be tied to anything, especially if there's been some sneaking around here. I think that's them anyway. You might be one of those people that don't like to be tied to anything, like to move on. But you should say yes to this. Use your common sense, say yes to it. If there's some sort of financial offer, some offer to study, or even just an emotional offer, I would say yes, because I think if you keep yourself under control, don't become obsessed with this person, even if you feel that connection, if it feels like you know them, then take gentle step towards them. Because if you're umming and ahhing about whether you should make the move to go to this workplace, travel over there to see them, then I would say yes. Okay, I hope this helps. Pile number 3. Thank you for watching.